All right, team. Let's see, I'm trying to see if I can get you. Let me know how that's looking as far as, I have so that I can kind of see your writing, not much, but so that I can kind of see it. Put my mat there. Okay, how's the sound, Chels? Should we turn that up or down? Oh, good. Is the, I obviously already was scoring my bamboo. Music is a little loud. Is that better? Let me know. I turned it down one notch, and then let me know. It's funny because at my house I'm playing it so loud, and people can barely hear it, and now it's not very loud at all. But I think it seems we can hear you and there's a purse. Okay. So what I was saying is that I'm using a ball today, a disc. You can use anything for your ball. You can use a towel, a washcloth for your disc, and then band loop, optional. If you have one, great. If you don't, great. Oh, good. I'm so glad we're all here, team. Now, in that position, so we're going to whip the feet about hip width apart, stretching your band if you have one. Slide up onto the balls of the feet. Lift your heels. And then slide onto your heels, lift your toes. Now shift your weight to the outside rim of the foot. And then pull to the inside rim. So just like usual, going from one quadrant to the next, now take your weight so that you can feel all four quadrants, front, back, side to side, connect to the floor and soften the knees. So as you come into that, you're exaggerating that flexion forward. And then you flex the quads and pull your knees back over the heels. Settle the knees so they're right over your feet. Squeeze your behind and press your hips forward. So in that position, you use the glutes to stretch out your hips and then reverse that. Send the hips back. Shift your hips to the right. Hey, Cindy. And shift your hips to the left. I wasn't trying to stop you guys when I sent an extra link. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't confusing. Bring it back to center. So now the hips are right over the knees, right over the ankles. Roll your shoulders forward, tilt the chin to the chest. That's funny. The nails were, they got attention Saturday too. That means, remember, and roll those shoulders back and down, open up the heart. During quarantine, remember, I always had my nails painted, and then I haven't really, clearly, I haven't paid attention. Bring those shoulders to neutral, right ear to the right shoulder. I'm amazed they're still painted. And left ear to the left shoulder. And then bring the head center. So we're stacked in neutral all the way from the crown of our head down to our feet. And we're going to drop down into a squat and then side step right to left. So you're pulling your bands taut. So as we come side to side, you intentionally keep a stretch on the band. So you're not closing the legs together. They stay nice and wide. This is when I feel so bad for Heidi, because Heidi has a super tiny little band loop. Last two. Now double to left, to right. I probably shouldn't have started laundry. When you hear background noise, just know my laundry is louder here to me than the music, so I don't know what you can hear. Last four, three, into and singles. I know, I was laughing that I packed it as well. And then I had to blow the ball up with a straw. Last three. Into double, 2-2. I know, I was trying to make sure it was typed in there. It was typed in there that you could see it, and I typically wouldn't walk with such difficulty if I didn't have a band around my ankles. Two more. Last one more time, team. Step touch singles. What's really funny about the ball that I picked as I was going through, because I have a lot, and so I was laughing because one of them was kind of deflated, and I'm like, oh, that'll be an easy one to pack. 2 more. Last one, now double, 2. And once I pulled it out of the bag, I knew, like, okay, this one has a hole in it. So it is probably going to be flat by the end of our time together. And that's okay. It just has to make it through our hour, and then it can go to ball heaven. 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Now grab your washcloth or your disc, whatever you have, place it under your left foot, and then slide out. It's too bad. It's too bad. I just need like a magnifying glass. Oh, yay, Lisa. I'm wondering, hopefully, that's what I should do. I should have it on my phone, like you guys do, so that it's right next to me. That's what I do when I'm participating. Eight more, last 8. It's funny because it reminds me of when we first started, and I used to have to walk to the TV and back, walk to the TV and back. In 3, 2, now take that left foot, slide it back. I was really missing Hope when I was stretching yesterday. I was like, oh, I missed both of them, but Hope was the only one on film. 8, 7, 6, 5. It's your right leg that should feel so good. Last 2. Now 1 of each, so we go side and then back. You never close the legs, keep it wide. I'm definitely not going to sing along today with my music level. Usually I feel like it can hide in there, but my neighbors will be able to hear me over the music. Last 2. And just side. Ay. Now, if it feels way too much, and especially Heidi, if I had a smaller band, I would do this. But if you put it on your quads, it'll be a little bit easier. Into, slide it back, slide it back. Aw, hey Jackie. We're just hanging out with some funfetti band extravaganza. Last 4. 3, into, now 1 side, 1 back. You're the only one. Right gluteus, so hot. 5, in 4, 3, 2, and then just to the side, last set, team. Stronger, tighter. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slide it back. Make sure each time you reset that you're pulling the abdominals in tight, opening up the chest, holding your shoulders back and down, 1 side, 1 back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from there, step touch side to side. So we come off our disc or towel for just a moment. Last 8, 7. Keep your band pulled nice and wide. 4. Last 3. And 2. All right, team. Now big deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, hinge. Scoop your belly button and round your back. Walk your hands forward, high hover. Squeeze your bottom, low hover. Press your chest through extension. Inverted V, down dog. High hover, low hover. Press through. Inverted V, down dog. High hover, low hover. Press your chest through. Inverted V. One more time. High hover, low hover. Press through. Inverted V. Walk your hands back. Roll all the way up. Stack your body nice and tall. Take that disc under the right leg and slide out. So now team, we have the same 3 sets on the other side. Your left leg is your stabilizer. Oh, so glad you're here, Debbie. And I'm with you on that one. I'm going to stay right here so I can read for a second. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Into and slide back, slide back. We're all going to have matching lines on our ankles. See how far back you can slide your disc or towel. 7. So you draw the abdominals in, scoop the navel to spine, and then roll the shoulders back so we're not rounding here. And one side, one back. Four more, last 4, 3, 2, and just side, round 2. So we're on the top of the second, we have 3 at all. Stop and take breaks when you need to. If you need to make it more challenging, go bigger. If you want to make it a little easier, move your band up. In 4. Now slide it back, slide it back. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Into, now one side, one back. Try and keep your band pulled nice and light. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more final set to the side. Hold up. Now when it's your third and final seat, you can pull that just a little bit lighter. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, connect abdominals, 2, and slide it back, slide it back. Let's see. Let's see. It's a different one, that's for sure, Lisa. I'm glad to have our time together, so I'm treasuring this. 2 more, one side, one back. I was trying to think if I had any exciting stories. We did go to an improv, their first opening. I know, well, we're already, I feel like we're just settling in. We got some repairs done yesterday. I think we'll get a little bit more sun the rest of our time together. We'll see. But it is, the weather is perfect. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from their team, go ahead and take it. So you can take a big, deep breath in. We'll come back to that in just a second. As you exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly, round your back. Walk your hands forward. All right, Cindy, here we go. Low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover. 2 more. Low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover. Now low hover. Press your chest for extension. Set your knees down, flatten your feet, sink back into that child's pose. Inhale. Then as you exhale, flip over onto your back knee. Once you flip over, take your band so it's right above the knee, and then bicycle the legs. Now because we're using our other stuff today, we won't have the band around your legs the whole time. So we're finishing up our loop. 8. I can have my head down. I can have my head lifted. Draw the belly button in, tailbone stays anchored. Last 2. And when now both legs, take it out. Now again, when I do 2 at a time, if it works better to go straight up, that's great. Or I continue 1 at a time in that bicycle fashion instead. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 2. Now watch the legs. Take the legs. You come straight and then keep your band pulled wide. So we want to stretch the band as much as we can. Head can be down or up, and then point, flex, and drag. Point, flex, and drag. Now your knees are going to want to slide forward here. Keep them right over the hip. Now take a chance. The band will naturally try and close up. You're trying to keep that nice and wide. Come on, do your thing. 4 more. Last 3. Now you can stay right here. Otherwise, take the legs out and then straighten on point. Flex, press, lift. Flex, press, lift. Now the point and the flex of the ankle is for that anterior tibialis. So you keep that nice intentional point, drag. Now, when you come into that extension, again, optional, but check it. You're going to sweep down and then point. So watch you come down and lift, point. Down and lift, point. Down and lift, point. Two more. Last one. All right, now take the band and pull it wide. When your legs are straight, as you pull it out, make sure your tailbone is anchored. Catch up. It's those mom eyes, right, Chels? I get this like eyes in the back of your head. Same thing. He will do it back in Portland probably, but because of COVID, it's not interactive. It's not as interactive. But they had to do it a little bit different to keep it safe. But it was great because it was very small with not very many people let in. And it was only, he wanted to do something like comedy. Well, he didn't want to. I wanted him to have something he could do that he enjoyed. And every comedy club, you have to be over 18. So I think it's going to be in Portland, comedy sports is like the same thing. This was called Improv Mania. But the guy did such a good job. There's a couple, a husband and wife, they were super cute. 8 more teams, now in 8, we're going to go right into Jackie's. When we come into that, you have an option, 2 different options to roll through the back. And 3, 2. All right, team. So option 1, take the feet down, roll and lift through your hips. So you tuck and roll, tuck and roll. Roll it up, roll it down. Or lift and send it up. So in both of those options, we're trying to create some mobility through the spine. So you're rolling through that to kind of loosen up the mid-back thoracic spine into your lumbar spine. One more team. Last 3. 2. Last 1. And then take it back into those pulses. This time, see if you can lengthen the legs out. Head can be down or up. We're trying to hollow the navel to spine. Hold it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, Jackie, here we go. Round 2. Your choice, team. You either roll through your back with that long spine stretch, or right here, roll it up, and roll it down. Chels, I meant to change the artwork. Oh, darn it. I was going to change, because we have so much artwork down here, I was going to change it so Elias would have all different stuff to look at. Shucks. That pup came and went. I love that he has such a cool little thinking. Last 4. 3. See how tight you can pull the abs in. 2. Last 1. And then hold it. Your choice, head up or down and pulse. There's a couple, we need to paint a couple spots. And this morning I was telling Vic, I'm like, let's just go get some more artwork. When you take the artwork down, you're just going to notice all the flaws on the walls. I'm like, let's just grab a few more pieces of art and we don't have to paint. 8, 7, 6, if you can pull in a little tighter. Last 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now your way, final. Hip roll from that bridge position or your long spine stretch. Draw the navel to spine as you lift and as you slow your body down as you come into that hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2. All right, team, last 1. Now go ahead and take your band off. Once you remove your band, turn the curl to your side. Once we come onto our side, that's when we're going to use our ball. Now remember, my ball is going to be flat by the end of our time together. You sandwich the ball in between the hamstring and the calf, and then you pulse up. Your abdominals are nice and tight, so you're lifting up tall through the body, whether I come all the way down, propped up, or all the way up, all good. Last 8, 7, 6, getting pretty toasty in here. I keep turning the air off, which that doesn't make any friends. And I probably could have left the air conditioning on for this. Now, watch that knee to toe. You come front and back. Tap and tap. So knee and then toes to the floor. Knees, toes to the floor. The whole time you're drawing the navel in tight towards the spine so that you scoop and hollow and your obliques have to fire up on that weight transfer. Now 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2. Now take that back leg, bring it so that it's behind You can have, you see that? So your tippy toes can be on the floor, the leg can be lifted, or you can have that flat foot. And then we lift that bottom leg all the way up. If you want, you can bring that top arm towards it. So far, I think we're gonna try and go to Sedona tomorrow, but we'll see. So far, we've just been here in Old Town the whole time. We went to go do a hike this morning, and it was like over an hour wait to get to park. So we're like, no, back home we go. 4 more teams, last 3, and 2, and 1. Now back to that pulse. Now, second set of 2. And we're just hoping, it's so pretty. So now option to lift your bottom leg. We're hoping Sedona Winter 13 is cool. We'll see. Strong. Again, draw the navel tight towards the spine. 8 more, last 8. 7, strong obliques on that top side. Last 4. 3. And 2. And knee to toe, drop it front. I need to go get my straw. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Take that bottom leg and lift it. I don't either. It's a whole different level of these. And being solo, I think that's a whole different level as well. Now we have 8 more, then we go right into the other side, and then we'll come back to our disc work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come over onto the other side. Once you come into that other side position, the first round, you put that bottom leg down, step as tall as you can. Your goal, whether I come down onto my arm, propped up, or all the way up, is to make sure I'm nice and strong, like I'm in between 2 panes of glass. So I want to watch that I'm not crouched here, but rather that you keep your body nice and straight, and the hips are stacked on this front one. The only time we take the hip back is for that bottom leg lift. Strong top obliques. See if we can lift that just a little bit higher. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, top leg, knee to toe change. So we come knee, tap the toes, knee, tap the toes. So your goal when you come into that is to keep the navel drawn tight towards the spine. This morning, Dick was doing, he was stretching, and I told him, I'm like, oh, I brought the ball. You can use the ball, but it won't last for very long. So it's going to deflate while you're stretching. And so he's like, mid-stretch, and he pulls the ball out from underneath his back, and he's like, you weren't kidding. It was as flat as my disc. It's like, I guess body weight on the ball doesn't really work when there's a hole. 5. Last 4, 3, into, now take that back leg, you can have it flat, Elevate or lift it, and then you bring that bottom leg to the hand. And remember, you can do it with or without the hand. When you have that, it creates that path where you stay consistent with your line of drop. And then as the hand and the foot come closer together, you draw the navel to spine. Scoop it in. Eight more, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 from the top, little pulse. Now, when you come into that pulse, see if you can lift the bottom leg. So whether that top leg is pulsing, if it's down or up, you want to think nice and tall through the body. Obliques, medius, medius. Eight more. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I know it's so hard around work. And then knee to toe. So you come front and back, front and back. I tried to put more of them in the afternoon. I know. Utah Lisa, I know you're representing for you and Martin right now. Can do a little extra clamshell for Martin. Hopefully she gets to jump on and do this later. Last 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now take that top leg behind, bring the bottom leg to the hand. Your abdominals are going to want to push out when you bring the leg up. I want you to follow those in and out. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team. Now real quick, you're going to come back to your disc. So once you have your disc, you bring your disc so that it's underneath your right foot. Once it's under your right foot, then you put the left knee on the mat with a towel. And then you pull in and reach. In and reach. Now, options, you can stay in this hand in position, or you can pulling just that right leg in. Or, to make Cindy happy, let's throw in a little low hover. So you come down and up, knee tuck it. Down and up, knee tuck it. Down and up, knee tuck it. Five to go. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Now from there, go in, walk the hands back, roll yourself all the way up, and then side lunge. So you're taking your right leg out to the side. You can bring your right hand down to the floor, so your left leg is doing the work. If I want to make it smaller, I could just slide here without that drop, your choice. We'll come back into that slide, high hover, low hover in just a second. If you want to stay here, you could. We have 3 sets of all team. 8 more, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and big deep breath in. Exhale, drop the shoulders, hinge, scoop your belly button in, drop it, walk your hands forward, pick your position. Right knee tucks in, low hover. Right knee tucks in, low hover. Now same thing here, team. I can bring that right knee in and out, drop it down and up. In and out, drop it down and up. Your choice, your way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, walk your hands in. Slowly pull all the way up. Squeeze your glutes and then lunge it back. So we did the first one where it was to the side, came a lateral lunge, and then we're going straight back, sliding that right foot back, dropping your right knee towards the floor, and then coming up. If I want to do a lunge, I can do a kick instead. Pay attention to it feels right for your joints. And then we have one more opportunity with that right knee tuck into those high hover, low hovers. Remember, you can skip the push-up portion. You could skip the plank portion. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Big deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, hinge, scoop your belly button in, round it, walk forward. Pick your position, and one tuck, down and up. One tuck, down and up. Last set on this side, team. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And walk your hands back. Slowly go all the way up. Squeeze your glutes, abs in, shoulders back. Now take that right leg, curtsy it behind. So we're here. Oh, thanks, friend. So good. It's so important to throw love around. Throw it around. People need it. I know, I think they're having trouble. I think my sub for tomorrow night might not be showing it work. And so it's been a little crazy trying to figure out scheduling. Control the controllables. Makes me grateful for this, where I'm like, I can control this, kind of-ish, a little bit. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now standing on your left foot, circle your right. Pull the navel tight towards the spine. So when we come into that circle, it's the standing leg we're after. I can come up taller. I can go down lower, loading nice and strong that left leg, heel to all 5 toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse. The afterglow. Every time as we're dragging, whether that's a towel, whether that's a disc, whatever you're using, when you drag that against the floor, your inner thigh, pelvic floor muscles all have to engage a little bit more. Inning. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and figure 8. So as you trace that 8 on the floor, again, it's going to look a little different from foot to foot, from direction to direction. Oh, thanks, Karen. I think they're going to figure it out, but man, you try and be so organized, but goes to show you never really know. If this year has taught us anything, it's how flexible we all need to be. And I just got a text from my contact talking about possible restriction changes. So I'm like, well, here we go. Here we go, team. Another opportunity to show our resilience. They don't, restaurants. It seems like restaurants. Now, reverse it, team. That's where it's going to be a little bit different with that. So with that 8, it's going to feel coordinated one direction and a little more angular on the other for most of us. So good for the fascia. The bigger the circles, the better that will feel. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, team. Now, put that disc under your left foot. Here we go. Round 2. Big deep breath in. It's the other side now. Exhale, hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round it. Walk your hands forward. Now, just like on the other side, I can have my right knee down, and I can tuck the left knee in. So base move right here. I can do a tuck, draw my elbows. Tuck, draw my elbows. I can do that from a plank, just the tuck, where I tuck one, and then I drop into a low hover. Tuck, low hover, high hover. Last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. After that last one, walk your hands back. Roll yourself all the way up, stack tall, and then take that left leg to the side. Side lunge. So we have those same 3 sets, team. The first one that lunges to the side. Second one is straight back. Third one is that curtsy. Roll the navel to spine. So your body wants to round forward and you're keeping your body nice and tall as you drop, almost like a deadlift with your back. You should feel your core temperature as you move the body down and up, and as you come into those knee tucks, the core temperature elevates just a little bit. 4 more. 2 more. And big breath in, team. Exhale, hinge. Scoop and hollow. Walk it forward. Pick your position. And then tuck it. Down and up. Tuck it. Down and up for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one, and then from there, walk the hands back, roll yourselves up, nice and tall, stack it, left leg comes straight back. So you're trying to drop this left knee down low toward the floor, and then you use that pressure into the floor to come back up. Inner thigh, low stomach. Shoulders stay stacked right over those hips. Your left glute is so strong, squeeze it towards the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last set of those hovers. Big deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, hinge. Scoop and hollow. Walk it forward. You pick your position. Tuck it. Down up. Tuck it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 2. Last one. And then walk your hands all the way in. As you walk in, roll it up and come into that curtsy lunge. So now your left leg comes back behind the right. Drag it across the midline. So the same thing is true as we're dragging that towel or your disc against the floor, the inner thigh has to engage. If that's too much, then you would take it and go a little bit smaller. If it's not enough, go bigger. 8 more, team. 7, 6, 5, 4, into, now drop it down, circle it. So we have that same exercise set on this leg as we did on the other. I can come up tall. I can come down low, but I don't want to collapse my back. Keep your back lifted nice and strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, into, and reverse. Strong right glute. It's your standing leg that's taking the hit. Eight more, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, into, and 1. Now figure 8. So as you come into that figure 8, again, strong around the outside, both on the top and the bottom of that circle. See how much you can change the angle of the knee. Last 8, 7, belly button pulled in a little bit stronger. Drop a little lower. 4, 3, 2, and reverse it. Now, if you go to reverse it and that doesn't make sense or your brain doesn't want to connect with that, just leave it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and take that disc out of the way for a second. In a seated position, arms come out and pulse. So we use that seated position for our arm work. We've already done quite a few hovers, but that arm work, the arms are going to be heavier if we're lower to the ground. You're going to continue on. I shouldn't button it, but there we go. That's funny. Yes. My whole self is because it's toasty. And we're working hard. Double bonus. Let's transfer that to our shoulders, shall we? 8, 7, 6. Watch what's happening with your abdominals. Pull them in. 4. You can always place your ball behind your back to give you a little bit more stability. And circle. So when you circle those arms, you're tracing circles on those outer walls. So you want to think fingertip to fingertip so long. 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, and 2. And watch the hands. You're going to go over under, so you pull and press. Pull and press. 8 more just like that. Last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now crisscross in front. When you come into that crisscross, watch that you're not hunching forward here. Retract and then move from there. True. It's true. Well, you know, usually like I like them deflated-ish, but not to this degree. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, into now overhead and swim right to left. Watch the shoulders, so you don't want to hunch the shoulders up and tighten the neck. You know what, I totally forgot that I was like, oh, I'm going to put a piece of tape over that hole. And then it'll at least make it through one class. And then that thought left me. I thought that last night when I was like, getting all ready. And then here we are. No tape. Last 3. In 2. And pulse the arms back. Now round 2 teams, see if you can straighten your right leg. Now, option. I could have that leg straight on the floor. I could sit up nice and tall. I could sit on a chair or on a BOSU and might help the hip flexor. So you want to find the position that serves you and then go from there. Last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, hold the navel to spine. Last 2, and then circle the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Take the arms, pull press, pull press. So you jump open, push back. One more, last 4, 3, and 2. Now crisscross the arms in front. See if you can draw your belly button a little tighter. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now arms overhead, swinging, so you take that reach back. Relax the neck. 8, 7, 6, 5. Move it small and rapid and behind your head if you can. And pulse the arms back. Last set, team. Switch the leg. Same thing. I can sit up tall. I can have that laying on the floor instead of lifted or hovering. No matter what option I pick though, I'm drawing the navel to spine, so I'm not sticking my abs out to lift that leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 2, and circle the arms. Oh, that's good to hear. See, sometimes we just need to remember, treasure it. Treasure it while it's here. I know, it is so soul feeding. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and pull press. The one thing that's hilarious is we have so many birds here, so many birds. And at like 4:08, they say hello to me every morning. And it's not just one kind, so it's like they're all getting together to say good morning and hello. A lot of doves. 2 more, and crisscross in front. See if you can go a little bit faster. So again, the range of motion is small. We want that. We're trying to create disruption. So the more we use the arms, it's that fast twitch muscle fiber with the crisscross, but then that rapid movement makes the abdominals fire up a little bit tighter. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and arms over, little spin. Pull back, pull back. That left leg should be getting heavy. Dip, baby, dip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. All right, team. on your back. Now, as we come into that position on our back to what we did with that bicycle, but you hold for that single leg stretch. Tuck it in and hold, tuck it in and hold. My head could be down or lifted, bringing it into our home stretch team. Nice strong abs. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now option to straighten the leg coming in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Frog legs, pull in. Same thing, team. I could have my head down or my head lifted, but my tailbone is anchored. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, into. Now take the heels to the floor, team, so you come in and down. Now reach them out. In and down. Strong. Eight more, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right, GA, circle right to left. Circle it. It's enough. Four more, team. Last 2. Now right leg down, left leg down. Right leg and left. Same thing, reset your body so your tailbone is anchored. Navel drawn tight towards the spine, head up or down. 4, 3, 2. Now slow it down 2. So you come down and lift. Down, lift. One more. Even slower, team. Down 4, up 4. 4, 3, 2, and lift. 4, 2, 4, and lift. Right leg down 4. And lift. And left. And lift. All right, friends, right leg to the down. 8, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, slow, 4, 3, 2, reverse. 8, 6, 4, 2, and flip it. 8, 4, and lift. 8, 4, and switch. 8, 4, and lift. 8, 4, 2, left leg. 8, 4, and lift. 8, 4. Now listen, right leg down 4. So it goes 4, 3, 2. Now hold it for 4, 3, 2. Tiny kick. 4, 3, 2. Lift it up. 4, 3, 2. And switch down 4, 3, 2. Freeze. 4, 3, 2. And kick it. 4, and lift it. 4, right leg. 4, and freeze. 4, 2, kick it, and lift it, 4, 3, 2, left leg, take it down, 4, freeze, and kick, 4, and lift, and you can continue alternating or both legs, 4, 3, 2, freeze, 4, and kick, 4, and lift, 4, take it down, 4, and freeze, 4, and kick, 4, and lift, 4, 2 more, take it down, 4, and freeze, 4, and kick it, 4, and lift. One more time, take it down, 4, freeze, and kick it, and lift. All right, now circle right to left, short set. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and right leg down, left leg down. Now double, right leg 2, and lift, left leg, right leg down, 4, 4, 3, 2, freeze, 4, 3, 2, and kick, 4, and lift, 4, left leg, slow, and freeze, 4, and kick, 4, and lift. Now, either together or one more time each leg, 3, 2, freeze, 4, 2, and kick, 4, 2, and lift, 4, one more, slow, and hold, 4, and kick, 4, and lift. Now the last thing before we turn over, on your elbows, kick the legs. So you're here, head up or down, bent or straight. Otherwise, you come up onto the elbows and press the heart open. Oh, that's what I thought I said. And then I was like, so grateful. Is this a trick? Is this a trick? Quivering, mine too. Mine too, and crisscross, crisscross. I'm reminding my legs how grateful they should be. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, home stretch, 2, I promise. Click your heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now watch, friends, you're gonna hold still, reach your left arm to your feet. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tighten it, and 1, switch, tuck it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, so glad you're here, Marnie. That's so clever, Dari. And pump the arms. 8. Last 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Roll it up, team. All right, friends, we're gonna stretch our abs. High hover. Low hover. Press your chest for stretch. High hover. Low hover. Press through. High hover. Low hover. Press through. Squeeze your glutes. High hover. Low hover. Press through. And high hover. Now this time, low hover. High hover. Low hover. High hover. Low hover. High hover, just for 14. Low hover. High hover. Low hover. High hover. Low hover. High hover. Low hover. High hover. Tread your feet. Press the opposite heel away. So as you bend one knee, press the other heel back. That's 8, 7, 6. See if you can pull your belly button a little bit tighter. 3, 2, and 1. High hover. Low hover. Press through. Lay your thighs down. Flatten your feet. Look back. Big breath in. As you exhale, dip your toes into the floor. Lift that left knee and bring it into pigeon. On a lucky surprise, you can stay up nice and tall or crawl forward. Now as you're in that stretch, so we'll stretch this side and then move right into the other one. As you're in that stretch, I want you to think about whatever you're carrying around today. Whether that's pressure, stress, heaviness. For a moment, let it go. One more big breath in. Exhale. Now push into your hand. Dig your right toes into the floor. Cover the right knee. And then switch it out. Right leg comes into pigeon. You can stay up nice and tall or bring it down. In that same fashion, let go of what you don't need to hang on to. Even if your body, even if your brain picks it right back up. Aw, thanks, Chels. I'm so glad we have each other, team. One more big breath in. As you exhale, push into your hands. Dig your left toes into the floor. Cover the left knee. Step back. High hover. Low hover. Press through. Inverted V. Walk your hands back. With intention, let go of the heaviness you can leave physically, mentally, emotionally, and then roll up. Grateful for your body. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down. Big deep breath in, team. And then exhale. Give yourselves a big hand. Happy Monday, you guys. I hope you have a great rest of the week. You can jump on to round 2. Yes, Lisa. So glad we get to be together in that. That's so great. Aw, thanks, Karen. Thanks, Lisa. I really appreciate you guys. And just like always, it is fun. It's even more of a memory maker when we can remember these crazy moments when I packed my ball with a hole in it. It reminds me of there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. Do you guys remember that one? But mine's with a ball, but I might be the only one that knows that song. I feel like it was a nursery rhyme, but I can't remember now. Thanks, Marnie, for jumping in, and good work going back. We dedicated all of our side leg lift stuff to you. So, oh, good. One trip when I taught that to a couple, a family we'd gone with, well, I was singing it because there literally was a hole in the bucket that we were trying to, yes, look at us. See, we were all meant to be together. No, we were at the beach and we had a bucket that we were trying to fill with water, I believe, and we couldn't keep the water because it had a hole in it. And so I was singing the song, There's a Hole in the Bucket, with all the things, and no one had heard of it. And they were looking at me like I was crazy. And if you haven't heard of that song, then it does, like the person singing it does sound crazy. But now every time we see them, they sing the song, and Vic, I think I was the one that taught it to Vic too. And the fact that it's normal for him now, that's where it goes to show. You stick around crazy long enough, you just become them. But anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of the evening, and we'll touch base tomorrow for stretching. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a longer one. I think I put on a longer one, so treasure that. And I will soak in the sunshine, knowing that it's a little bit wet there. So that's good to know. It's good to know so that I don't take it for granted. There's something else I wanted to tell you guys. I can't think of it. So tomorrow. Aw, thanks, friend. I love you guys.